Hello guys, this is me Palvesha and you're watching the Copy Goss. Please subscribe and hit the notification icon so you can get updated whenever I post a new video, which is probably every other day. So I want you to make sure that you're subscribed in order to get free lessons on copywriting, creating compelling stories, writing scroll stopping hooks, and whatever copy assets that you need to create so you never face writer's block again. So if you haven't subscribed already, just hit the subscribe icon down below. I have been in business for about 10 years now, and I've been consuming a lot of information from top copy mentors like Joanna Wiebe from Copy Hackers. That's her product. Then I have Laura Belgray, who is an email copywriting master. I have Troy Erickson. I have so many other people that I worship, like Justin Goff, Stephen George, and Ben Settle. Like, I haven't taken courses from all of these. I have taken courses from Laura Belgray. I've taken courses from Joanna Wiebe, and I am trying to stick to what I'm learning, and I'm consuming a ton of information, and I want to pass this on through to you so that you can develop the same skill set and charge as much as $500 per email. Earlier in my journey, I was charging 0.005 cents per word, and then I realized I have done amazing projects with amazing clients, and that has been only possible by being truthful to myself. So you guys are probably now thinking how Copy Goss is going to help you, right? That is exactly what I'm going to brief you now. According to one of my mentors, if you want to make more, you should give more, and that is a part that I'm playing at the moment, and I'll be giving tons of values to you guys each and every day for 6 to 8 months, so that I can play a part in this journey and give you everything that I have so that you can learn and implement right there, and without having to worry about paying a lot in membership fees, a lot in masterminds. Each mastermind has a different expert level, though you get a chance to network with a lot of people, but not every mastermind or program or course is for every copywriter. So you need to have this kind of differentiation. Number one, let's imagine you have a 100% email open rate. Shocked? Though that's possible with iOS 15 now, because it's going to kill the open rate metric for emails specifically. But what if you have had that? We all know that industry average is around 15-20%, and beyond that is like a dream come true. So but still, if you get a chance, if you have that average click-through rate and open rate at the moment with your copy assets, then that is something #goal achieved. You have already done the first job. So your first job is to create scroll stopping hooks, and that is what I'm going to help you with. I'll tell you different formulas, different ideas where you can get inspiration from, and take those ideas and make them your own so that you can present those ideas to your clients next time and they feel like, whoa, where did this come from? We did not even think of that aspect. So being a copywriter, all of your revenue depends on how you do that first thing right. And even in optimization process, you have to do this first thing right. So that is the number one thing that I'm going to help you with. Okay, now before moving forward with our value number 2 that you're going to get from subscribing and following the Copy Goss, I would like you to just give me a hashtag with you in the comments down below so I know you're with me. And this will be a really motivating factor for me so that I can, get really amped up for the next day to deliver even more, in fact over deliver. So jumping on to value number 2, when you get your readers hooked in the very first place with your headline, what is the next step? The next step is to keep them hooked And how do you do that? You open a loop in the conversation, or you give them intriguing fact, or you give them something, an unknown secret that they haven't been aware of before. So you give them all of that information in order for you to spark curiosity. And how do you do that? You introduce your hero, you do your stuff, you do that obviously by researching, but even after you have researched a lot and you don't have a very compelling story, how do you make that up? I will help you make that up. There's so many different ideas. There's so many different things that you can try. Even if you have not read a fiction story, a fiction book before, or you're not into watching a lot of movies, or you're not into getting in deep into character analysis of a particular series, then this might be a game changer for you. So you would want to know how to create those compelling stories right after your hook, so that your readers keep on reading your message that you have crafted so well, and finally get down to your offer stack. If they're not going to do that, then you're probably losing a lot of money on the table, and then you're probably thinking, why I'm not getting any sales though my ads are getting a lot of clicks. So this is the problem number 2 that I'm going to solve, and it will be all a part of what I have learned from the best of the best mentors. And that brings down to value number 3, which is moving away from mainstream boring CDAs and CDVs and other triggers. These are so boring that the customers feel like, yeah, this is another offer just like the other offers in the market in the same niche. So you have to stand out in that part. You need to make your CTA strong. You need to make them feel that you are speaking directly to them, and this is a no-brainer. You are also going to get a lot of live calls from me, live from YouTube, where I do analysis of a particular website, and you get to see live how am I picking those loopholes in a particular web copy or a landing page or an email, and how am I deciding, on the basis of what am I deciding this copy is not converting, how am I drafting different things. So I'm going to give all of this information to you so that you can learn for free, absolutely free, for 6 to 8 months. Yes, and I'm promising myself to post every single day something valuable for you guys for 6 to 8 months, depending on how you guys engage and what you guys prefer to do, and how well you're interacting with my videos and giving me continuous feedback on where can I improve and how can I help me eliminate topics that are not of your interest. Yes, I can give you all of that. You just have to ask. So because I've invested in these courses a lot, and these courses are like my babies, they have made me from someone who was earning 0.005 cents per word to a person who can easily demand $1,000 per email. Yes, sometimes $1,000 per email, sometimes $500 per email plus royalties. So yes, I'm giving all of this information out to you every single day. You just have to make sure that you are engaging with my videos and you're telling me how did you find the content. That's it. And all you have to do is to learn it, ask questions if you have any, and execute it right away in your assets that you're probably going to create. It's going to be like a community. If you have any questions like, okay, is it going to get paid later? Probably yes. So I'll launch a course after this year, and maybe all of these videos that are packed full of value may get unlisted. I won't list them anymore. So as long as they're open to public, you have the authority, you have the right to use them, you have full access to ask me questions and to have to help me make this channel more purposeful for you guys, in order for you to succeed. I'm pretty sure you're now interested in knowing what is going to be the topic for our next day, right? The topic is really interesting and close to my heart, and this is the exact pattern that we are going to follow. I have been analyzing so many headlines, so many subject lines, so we'll start off with that, and we'll then follow the stories, and then we follow CTAs. Of course, there isn't a fixed pattern or theme, but yes, that's what we're going to cover. Tomorrow we are going to have some crazy inspiration from Mashable, which is a pretty big website, how you can get headline inspiration from there, how you can pick a particular headline that's fascinating you and make it your own and use it in your next sales letter, repurpose it for your social media post, or you can even use it in your sales letter as a subject line or a headline or anything that you want, and test it how it works. If it's clicking and triggering you, then and if you are a part of that community and you have researched your audience enough, then you'll probably find a winner on the Mashable site, and you'll be able to make a very powerful scroll stopping headline or a hook of your own. I'm so happy that I finally filmed this. Everyone out there last year was asking me about my content creation strategies. How do I map out a content calendar? How do I write these kind of headlines that I charge big bucks for? And I never got a chance to do it, but now is the right time that I have dedicated myself. And if you're still watching, I want you to tell me how was the content outline for the channel. If there are specific questions that you have and you want me to answer them, please put them down in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification icon, and follow me on the Copy Goss at Instagram, because I don't want you to miss any updates, and I'll be posting weekly calendars of what I'll be posting, and there'll be a little presentation about what I have discussed today, so which is of course an intro video for the Copy Goss, for all the Copy Goss buddies. I'll call you buddies, by the way. So signing off for today, but I'll be back tomorrow to help you make big money from this business. Until then, bye.